Yo, 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 what's good, Zaderhood? Zader here, bringing you guys a gaming video regarding SM2. If you haven't heard of what SM2 is, basically, it is going to be a COD on the MW2 engine. You know, that right there could save COD, you know. It's going to be on the MW2 engine, basically throwing a whole bunch of old maps, guns, perks, kill streaks, yada, 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 all into one. We're going to be watching some gameplay of it. I won't play the whole video, and then we will go on SM2's website and kind of look at the confirmed weapons, maps, stuff like that. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Let's watch a little bit. Let's see how we feel about it, and then we will go into the weapons list, maps, yada, yada, yada. So right off the bat, man, this looks... I totally get COD 4 vibes. The prestiges look cool. It's obviously going to have a whole bunch of prestiges from old CODs. Looks like they have some new ones implemented in there. Some of those look like the skull is from IW, so... I mean, this is Parish right here. I forget which one this is from. There's going to be a lot. I probably forget because, you know, there's so many Call of Duties. But like right off the bat, you got the Honey Badger. Turn it up a little bit. We're playing some Search. I like the scoreboard up top. Shows you how many people are alive, how many people are dead. Honey Badger's obviously from Ghosts. Doesn't say what he's using. I don't know what that was. Obviously AK-47. You can expect that. MP7. But yeah, I mean, you can expect Nuketown. You know, MW2, man. You know, like when MW2 was out, I hated maps like, let's say, Derail, but I wouldn't mind having Derail back. Honestly, with how Call of Duty has been the past 2-3 years, the base maps and the DLC maps that they drop are either old maps anyway, or they're new maps that just don't really flow all too well. So I'm okay with having maps like Derail and a lot of the old maps come back. Let's do Summit again, Jungle, obviously Nuketown will be there, Favela, High Rise, Terminal, the list goes on and on. But to have all the guns and maps and perks in one game, I mean, it doesn't make sense how exactly they're able to do this. I'm not going to lie. I haven't really seen how they're able to do it. I feel like part of them, they should get in trouble for it because they're taking everything from every game. Unless behind the scenes they have all the rights and to every game. I don't see how it would work, but... Obviously, it's going to have controller support. They're playing. This is the devs playing. They're on mouse and keyboard, but it's going to have full controller support. You know, all that stuff.
Lone Wolf, fight for victory.
Honey Badger looks like it's hitting pretty good. The Honey Badger in Ghost was nice, dude. I don't care what anybody says. There's the USPs. I mean, obviously goated. You know, you got the UAV. It looks like he has a UAV care package Predator missile. Predator missile, cruise missile, whatever you want to call it. He just clutched that. I think that was a 1v4. One thing I am kind of skeptical about, it's weird because we've never had this kind of integration in Call of Duty before where they've added so many things to one. Obviously, Warzone has added MW, Cold War, and Vanguard and weapons, and we've kind of seen how that is. But I'd be curious to see how it feels considering it's on the MW2 engine and how some of these newer guns would play. I was watching a video on SM2. There's another one where they're playing on Dome, and obviously the Ball 27 from AW's in there. I just kind of want to see how it feels, if that makes sense. I also know that MW2 was a way different time. You didn't have people that... You obviously have people that drop shotted and... you know, jump shotted, but now it's like so heavily relied on. There, you know, there's obviously no sliding in MW2, thank the Lord. There'll be no slide canceling, but you do have people. You are gonna. It's gonna be a different game if SM2 is to pan out. You're gonna have people jump shotting, sweating, so to speak, playing the game completely different. But on paper, it should be a balanced. You would think a balanced all around. You're going to have so many options of guns because they're bringing back so many fan favorites. So I think we got enough of the gameplay. If you guys want to check it out, just look up SM2 on Google or YouTube. But we're going to look at this. We're going to look at the confirmed weapons list. I kind of wanted to go over this with everybody because I think this is really, really cool. So we got the AUG from MW2, the Ball 27, the Commando, the FAMAS, the Galil, the HBR, the Honey Badger, the Maddox. They obviously have some more classified guns. It's not going to be every single gun, obviously. AK-47 is going to be back. You can expect that. TAC rifles, you got the G3, the MSBS, the SWAT, the Type 95, the ARX, which are all very, very viable. All these guns I'm naming off are very, very viable. Subs go crazy. Subs look like they're going to be crazy OP. 74U, the CUDA, the MP40, MP5, MSMC, the VMP. All those guns I'm naming off are used in competitive COD or the, you know, the higher up people that the sweat, so to speak, use these guns. I mean, even the Pharaoh, man. The Pharaoh hit in Black Ops 3. I don't care what anybody says. LMGs, the M27, dude. If you know, you know. The M27. If you know, you know. They got the Dingo, the Amelie, the Stoner, snipers. Intervention's coming back, bro. I know that's bringing back memories for me just like thinking about that. But yeah, you can obviously go on their website, check it out. Progression and unlocks. Obviously, they have, you know, right there it says Rust, favorite weapon, ARX. Looks like the simple feel of things. You're gonna have your calling cards, your emblems. I just want it to be basic. I want like MW2, COD 4, MW, like Modern Warfare Remastered. You know, I want to be able to look at a calling card and be like, oh man, like that dude grinded for that one. Like, I thought a cool one was 9th Prestige. Like, obviously you had to grind for it, but the 9th Prestige, the 9 lives in MW2, man, that was just cool. Like, people would look at your calling cards and emblems and be like, oh man, that's sick. It's not a, oh, you pay $20, you get these 2 guns that shoot stuff, like shoot slime, and then you get this cool calling card. It's like, not everybody wants to do that, and not everybody can do that. But obviously right here, you look like you have your basic stuff. ACOG scope, fast mags. I don't know how they're going to work that too, because MW2, you can only have 1 attachment. Nowadays, man, in Vanguard, I think you can have like 10, 15, something like that. But I wouldn't mind going back to the old basic, just one perk. Or yeah, 1 attachment. I'm stupid. 1 attachment and just the best of the best, man. You shouldn't have all these options to throw on these guns, dude. It just gets to be too complex. I mean, currently you can find the following item types in the store: signature weapon variants, cosmetic only, camos, reticles, calling cards. These 4 items come in different rarities, so I'm thinking maybe they might have supply drops to a certain extent, as long as it's not AW, man, where certain guns were better out of supply drops than the base gun. I'm okay with that. Let's see, do they have anything else regarding? That's basically all it is. You can just read news. Like I said, man, if you guys want to watch the videos, they're gonna have controller support, crazy maps, 100+ weapons on release, 40+ fan favorite maps. If you want to check it out, it's obviously just SM2.gg, or you can just look up SM2 and find stuff like that. I just wanted to, talk about that a little bit. I'm super pumped for that game, man. If it works and it's as good as it says, the SM2 could be the future of COD. I mean, maybe I'm going into this crazy and it could end up flopping. I mean, it ultimately could. It's like with any game. But let's say this thing works out. We don't have to do this yearly release, and they kind of just keep touching on this game, updating it. It already has so many things in it that I could see it potentially playing out to be, this COD could be Counter-Strike, or those games where they don't drop a new game every year. They just build on the same one. So if you guys liked the video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, man. It would mean a lot. Comment down below and let me know what you're excited about. If you've heard about it, if you haven't heard about it, I know it's like kind of a new thing on the come up, so... but at the end of the day, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and thank you guys. If you do pop by, hit that sub. It would truly mean a lot, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.